Dear students, how are you? Hope you are well. I also hope you are enjoying my class. We have learned the climate change topic. Now we will learn about riverbank erosion. What is riverbank erosion? Our country is riverine country. If the banks burst, valuable farming land is lost. Homes and villages may be lost, as well as roads, railways, and irrigation channels. There are great economic and social costs. What is riverbank erosion? Erosion means wearing away by water. That means river banks are wearing away by water. What is the main cause of this erosion? It is flood and high tide. The extra volume of water in the river puts pressure on the banks. That means high tide. If they burst, they cause immense damage. There are also man-made threats to the river banks. How? Extracting sand from riverbeds, cutting down trees near river banks, unplanned river excavation. The man-made causes combine with the natural causes to threaten the rivers that flow through our farmland and villages, and loss is immense. Now open as page 52. Drought. Drought means the weather is too hot and there is no water in the land. Although some parts of our country suffer from frequent floods, other parts suffer from drought. This is especially in the northwest where there is less rain and fewer rivers. The man-made causes of drought include cutting down trees because the roots hold water in the soil and the leaves put moisture back in the air. Too much building covers the ground with concrete so that it does not absorb water. Air pollution from factories also makes the atmosphere drier. The effects of drought include rivers, wells, lakes, and canals dry up. It is harder to cultivate crops in the fields. Fodder for cattle becomes scarce. There is no rainwater to drink. Fodder means feed of the cattle. So, because the area has no water, that's why the plants are not growing. That's why the cattle cannot eat grasses. So the human also do not get water to drink. That's why many people also died because of drought. The most drought-prone areas in our country is Dinajpur, Rangpur, Bogra, and Rajshahi. Next, open at page 54. Earthquakes. What is earthquakes? Earthquakes means shivering of the land. Bangladesh is at risk of earthquakes because of its geological position. On the map, the northeast zone is the most at risk of earthquake, while the southwest is least of at risk. Government and developers should take precautions by building housing that can survive such shocks. A major earthquake can have secondary effects like tsunami and flooding around the seashore. We have no alarming system about earthquakes, but we have to take some precautions. Now let's know what should we do before, during, and after an earthquake. Stay completely calm. If you are in bed, cover your head with a pillow. Shelter under a wooden table or other strong furniture. Stay away from balconies or furniture that could fall. If you are in a building, stand under a beam. After the first shock, leave the building and stay outside. Keep first aid supplies ready. An earthquake was happened in Nepal on the 25th April 2015, which caused huge loss to the economy of Nepal and life also. So we should be aware about earthquake precautions, and we can save ourselves by following the precautions. Now let's have some homework that will help you to learn the lesson properly and answer the competency based questions. And you will read the lessons properly and follow my keywords that will help you to easy the lessons, and you will answer the short answered questions and fill in the blanks also and matching also. That's all for today. Thank you all.